So the video started. Welcome to my YouTube channel, guys. Today today's tutorial is about classes.
And you will send previous videos also?
I will try to upload previous videos as well. No monetization is disabled. Okay. So last time you told me that you knew OOP already, right? OOP. Yes. Object oriented programming. Classes. Did you learn classes? Classes. That's OOP. Okay, so class. Okay, let's see who Aslat done. Where's Aslat done? Okay. So let me explain the simplest way possible, okay? So if I have a list called person, and then the person has name, what just happened? So 60 and 45, or maybe like 60 and 55. Okay, guys, do we know what 60 means here and what 55 means here?
One of them should mean age, but
One of them is age, but do you know which one?
no.
No. And what's the second one? We don't know, right? So it's very, very confusing here. But what I meant actually is this is age, this is his weight, 55 kg, okay? Who knows? Only I know. Others who read my code, they don't know, okay? That's a problem. That's why, how can we fix this kind of confusion? We can just add something like this, name, and then, for example, each. Yeah, we have to add property names to our values. Okay, like this. But in our list, we cannot do it. That's why we're gonna create a class. Okay, so I'm gonna create a class. So don't write now, just watch. When you create a class, you have to just type the name of the class with capital letter. Okay, you can name it whatever you want, but make sure it's capital letter. Then it's not a function, so don't put this kind of parentheses. Just put curly braces, then go inside. And then just list down all the properties you want to use. So I'm going to use first name. It will be Ishmat. And then int age. It will be 60. And int. What was that? 55? What was that? Weight. So good, you are listening. Okay, weight is 55 kg. Oops, why is it giving me error, Dilshad Bek? Then int what? Should be string. Or I can just remove kg, I can put it later on, okay? So now how can I use it? So this is a class, so now I can create instance of it, okay? In other words, I can create object based on this. This is a blueprint. Sorry? No, you can say contribute. Constructor? Constructor. Yeah, we have a constructor. I will teach constructor today. So now this is just like a blueprint, okay? This is a shablon, okay, in our language. Okay, now we can create an object from it. So before we used to say int something, right? Or string something. Now we can just say it's person. Okay, so you can use a class name as a data type here, okay? Person, you can name it whatever you want. So P1, and then just say person, and when you use it, you have to put parentheses, okay? Then here, if I want to get a weight, So wait. So Abdulsamad John. So how can I get the weight, which is this one? What should I write? Print weight? Just 55 maybe, right? Now how can I access this element of my list? By index. Tell me, by index, what should I write? Dot 2? What's the index, Abdulsamad John, of 55? Okay, so now I got my 55, right, which is the weight. Okay, so now it's very confusing because when I read my code, I have to count. Imagine I had like 20 elements inside, so I had to count one by one myself. And when I read, I don't understand what's going on. It's very bad. But when it comes to class, I can just do this. Print p1, which is my person. If I just put dot, it will give me all this what? Properties which I created myself. Which one I need? I need weight. That's all. Okay? So I will get the same output here and here, but which one is better? Second one is better for readability and when you create everything. Okay? It's just a name. Let's call it Celia. Now you remember. Okay? Just a variable name. Okay? Just a variable name. Let's make it person. Let me remove this. So, task for you. But Niaz, you sent so late. You just sent 6 minutes ago. Why? Why so late? No, why you didn't do it before? Sorry? So I want you to create a class called car, and it should have 3 properties inside: brand, horsepower, and maximum speed. And create an instance of it just like me. Do it. Show me how you create an instance of it. Did you create a class inside main, Asladdan? Don't create a class inside main. Create it outside of main. Correct. The shot create an object of your class like me. You didn't. Okay. Okay. Correct. Correct the shot. Correct. Correct. Mm-hmm. Okay. Who has problems? No one? So let's continue. So right now, if I want to create another person, for example, this is person 1, I'm going to create person 2 and person 3. And I'm going to display their first name. Okay, so person 1, person 2, and person 3. Just me now. Tell me what's going to be displayed 3 times. You are busy? Okay. You can continue explaining. Behruz Beg. Tell me what's going to be displayed 3 times? Ishmat. Okay. All the time when I create a person, it always going to be what? Ishmat with age 60 and weight 55. All the time. Because why? Because I hard-coded the values. Okay. So I specify that when I create an object based on this, it's always going to be Ishmat 60, 55. This is bad. You don't do it. I just did it for you to understand the first step. Now, what I want is when I create person 1, 2, 3, I want each of them to have different name, different age, and different what weight. How can we do it? Now we come to something called constructor, Akaba. I think you meant constructor when you said contribution. Okay, so now I will just remove these hard-coded values from here. Remove, remove, and remove, and it will give me an error first because it says it's empty. You cannot leave this kind of string int and int empty. So that's why we're gonna create something called a constructor. So when you create a constructor, just name it the same name as the class, and then open the parenthesis, and then just say this first name, this age, and this weight. Okay, so this is the function which will be executed when you call this. Okay, now it will give me error from here. Why? Because it's asking me to pass 3 parameters now, which are this. Okay, so now I pass Ishmat for first name, and then for age 60 for age, and the third parameter is weight 55. Okay, then I do the same thing here and here, but I can change the values now. So Toshman, so his name, his age is 40 and he's 155 kg, and the last guy is Turda Allah. Okay, Turda Allah, so he's 20 years old and he's like 35 kg. Okay, so now when I display their first name, it will all be different. Okay, and all their age, everything will be different. So that's how we work actually. Okay, so we leave them empty here, then we just wait for values to be passed. Okay, so whenever you call the person with this bracket, this constructor will be executed and it will assign these values for these first name. This means the first name which is located inside this class. Okay, basically. Okay, not somewhere else, but this first name, this age, which is inside this class. Okay, do the same thing for your car. Create a constructor for your car, please. Create a constructor for your car class and create 3 different objects. Who is Sahi Levi? Okay, new name. I want you to create 3 instances, 3 objects, not one. Asladdan. Is that a moon button news? Okay. Nurustan very patriotic to next year. So even though he's creating 3, all he wants is next year, the same next year. BMW Pro Max. BMW is not iPhone, right? Okay. I see most of you love BMW. Most of you. Correct. Minus. Okay. 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 What's this? Oh. This is Mihraban, right? Mihraban, what does this mean? Me is this one. Your bio. What does this mean?
The translation it means I am an artist. I see like this.
Okay. So you see like this? That's very scary. That looks like a good photo. That's 7 inch. You took from mirror? Good. Good. Another person or you yourself? Who took this photo? Oh, not from mirror, right?
There were 2 cameras.
Jawahar Bey. You told me that you will change your photo, right? And what does this mean? Huh? What? Okay. Okay. So is it clear? So let's continue. What was next? Now I want you to practice some more create a class student with at least 4 properties and create at least 2 objects. Do this task, please. So I want you to create a class named student, give it at least 4 properties and create objects from it. It's up to you what kind of properties you want to use.
There shouldn't be students, right? You can use others.
I'm just used to because I'm scared of your thinking. So you will create something. Okay, you can create whatever you want. Let me see. Muhammad Babu, isn't it giving you errors? No, because you have 2 semicolons. No? Fine? Okay. Akbar, I told you to create a student class. Why are you sending card? Yes. Course 1, what does it mean, course? Ah. Correct. Okay, very short, but it's okay. Hmm? No. I want you to have properties of student. You see, person has first name, age, weight. For you, student has student 1, student 2. What does it mean? Hmm? One student has 4 students. What does it mean? He needs to have his name, his course, his marks, maybe. Is he a scholarship student or no? These kind of properties, okay? Change. What is PM, Rosagul? Okay. Batch? Oh, batch is backend, okay. No. This is too much. This is too much. Baburjan, you can do it in Uzbekistan, but outside of Uzbekistan, you cannot do it, okay? Discrimination. Oh my god. White, brown, black. Okay, this guy. Nice, Johrbek, very nice. Grace Kostic. Aye. But how did you know? What's this? What do you call this, Johrbek? Very good. That's what I was going to teach, but you already knew. Very good. How do you know from programming subject? You are learning extra stuff. Very good. Where do you go? Nice. It's nice. Good. Good. Alexander Dumbledore Oshana. Okay. So you have your twin, Fatima? Is she here as well in PDP? No? Okay. So let's continue. Now, you see for person, I have so many properties, right? So if I want to print all of them like this, I will do this. Name is person 1, first name, so it should be inside curly braces, and then be careful. So then age should be age, and then weight should be weight. You see how long this is? And if I want to, so it should be person 1 weight, and then person 1 age, right? Like this. So now I have to do it for all of them. Person 2, and then person 3. Okay, so it will display all the values of each person there, like this. Okay, so it's very long code. And what's the problem with my code right now is which brackets? Curly brace. This one. I need them because if I don't put curly braces, it was giving me the error, right? No, why? Oh yeah, oh yeah, I didn't read. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So this should be inside bracket. 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 You see, that's how I need to do to display all the values of one person. Right? Like this. So now my code is repeating itself. There is a duplication in my code, right? I'm doing the same thing for all these persons one by one. So in order to avoid this, we could just create a function which does this one, which displays all this, and we could just call that function. Okay, so we're gonna create that function inside the class. Okay, so now it should display. So display means just void. So I'm gonna just name it whatever I want. Then I'm gonna just copy paste this one, print. So copy here. So question to Big Timur. Instead of person 2 here, what should I write? What do you think? I'm inside the class. Instead of person. No. Okay, Jawahar Beg already did it. Tell me, Jawahar Beg, instead of person 2, what should I write? Sorry? You already did it in your... No. Jawahar Beg, you did it. No, you just did it. This, right? Oh, you didn't do it. Okay, sorry, my bad. So this, okay, just put this. Okay, so it will refer to these values here inside this class. Okay, so now instead of writing all of this, I can just call the function like this. I will try to do it, but it will give me an error because my function is inside where? Is inside person class. So I cannot access my function straight away. I should go through the object of that class. So I have to go like this. Person 1 display message, person 2 display message, and person 3, for example. Okay, then it will give me the same result. Okay, like this. So you can create a function inside a class, and that function is called method. So if somebody asks you what is method, you just say a function inside a class. Okay, so you can create any method you want. Okay, so please copy this one for your student class. Please display a message of your student. You don't have to send this one. Make sure it's working, and that's all. We'll continue after that. Abdusamad adashib kelib qolgan. Oh my god. Akobir chef number 1. Shohrukh CSS master. Okay. Sorry? Dilshad math master. So Dilshad, you're good in math? Good. Straw hat. The cat Bulgar navigator. Zorro, king of hell. Straw hat. What is straw hat?
This is Pirates team.
Powers team?
Pirates team.
Pirates team? Real pirates in history?
No, not this. It's from
Okay. Devil fruit. Toshma Deshma Qadra Drusenberg. Can I continue? Did you copy? Okay, let's practice with these methods a little bit more. So let's create a class called rectangle, or maybe circle, and sorry. So if I have a circle, guys, do you remember how can I calculate the length of the circle?
This is one formula.
Yes. What's the formula? Okay, find the formula to get the length of the circle. Okay, yourselves. So now the circle should have what property? It should have int or double, like double. Let's make it int to make it again. Double is fine because you're gonna multiply to 3, 14, right? Double. I'm gonna give you radius. Then I have to create a constructor, this radius. So this is your class circle. So your task is create a method that returns called calc length that returns length. Okay, so make sure it returns, okay? Returns. So I want you to create a method here, just like me. But it should return. It shouldn't be void, it should be double. Okay, do it. Islam, very good. Watanias, very good. What's 4.6? It should be 3.14, right?
I just use the float number
But
and how it's calculated.
yeah, but the formula is 2PR, so P is 314. So 2 multiplied to 314, then reduce. No, Wi-Fi will still work for a few minutes. Yep. So you can complete your task and send it to me, please. Bek, you said 2 multiplied to 314. No, you missed one thing. You missed reduce. You have to include reduce there as well, okay? No, correct. Correct. Oh, nice. Correct. Why did you send 2? Okay. Okay, guys, so let me show you one more example. So here you have to just create what? It should return double, and it should be called calculate length. Then return 2 multiplied to 314, and then multiplied to this radius. Okay, radius. Okay, so if I have, for example, class called rectangle, then it should have int width. Let's make it int in height, right? So then constructor, this width, and then this height. All right, then if I want to calculate the perimeter, so I just have int calc perimeter. Then what's the formula to calculate perimeter, Dilshad Bey, of a rectangle? Math genius, tell me. 2 multiplied to bracket this width plus very good. So then when I create an object from it, so let me just remove this. Yeah, this was circle, this was rectangle, two different. So if I create a circle, I'm gonna just pass radius. It's asking for radius, so if my radius is 10, and then I create a rectangle, rectangle. What's going on, rectangle? Then I should give, with the name you have to be careful, because there's a see, there's an object called rectangle. There is a, okay, it should be like this, rectangle. So now it's gonna work. So now it's asked for width and height. So width will be, for example, 10, and height will be 4. Okay, so now if I print the perimeter, how much it will be, Dilshad? 20? 28. How about the length here? What do you think? 60.6. Very good, not bad, 62 point something. So you understand, right? So the functions are, the methods are the functions inside the class. So they do some calculations or something like that inside the class, okay? I will give you homework based on the methods and classes today. Do it without ChatGPT. It's not hard. Okay, I'm gonna try to send the video to you, the link of the